Hello.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back to the Random Frequencies podcast.
How was y'all's holidays? Hope it was good. How about you, Willow? How was your holidays?
It was a thing.
He just gave me the nod where it's that one guy who's in the woods just like...
Oh, yeah.
What's the actor's name?
I don't even know.
He's a dude on The Hangover, the chubby guy.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, that's him.
Gee.
Yeah.
I don't even know what movie that's from anyway.
I think it's from that something Jack movie with bears and stuff. Kodiak Jack.
Bears.
Bear. The bears.
Da Bears.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was all right. It was something.
Yeah,
I mean, how can you normalize anything in this day and age we're living right now?
Yeah, I just kind of relaxed. Had a hard time staying up until midnight.
Yeah, me
was
too.
fun,
I was like, I think I remember going to bed early that day. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm losing track of the stuff I do here. So
Well, it feels good to be back from break and doing the podcast again.
It does. When you messaged me earlier this morning and asked me if we were going to do the podcast, you know what? I completely spaced out that we were doing a podcast.
I know. I woke up. I was like, well, it's Saturday. I'm supposed to do something today. And I was like, I don't have class. I was like, oh, yeah. I forgot we do a podcast. So what'd you get for Christmas?
Other than peace, quiet, and tranquility. Jokes no. Well, I got a Google Home Mini.
That's cool.
Which is nice.
I don't even know what those are for.
It's just mostly speakers, and if you want to say hey Google, you can do it just from there.
I thought you were gonna make my phone go off because mine responds to that.
Yeah, yeah, that's basically what mine is.
That's cool. I gotta get one of those. I have a feature home like Tony Stark.
Yeah, and it can play Spotify, YouTube, and whatever else.
So it's Google's Alexa then.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else you get? Just that?
I got that. A couple of new jackets.
That Godzilla.
That one right there.
That one with the bird on it.
Yeah. That one right there.
Cool.
It's kind of big on me, but I'd rather have it too big than too small.
I'll wear it.
You can't fit it.
Fat guy, little coat.
Okay, Chris Farley. And I got some new beaded headbands.
Dude, those are dope. Where'd you get those?
Old man had to go all the way to Crowheart store to go get those because
I
couldn't
want
find
one of
them anywhere
those.
else. I was like, man, that's cool.
Dude,
we had to rip the original hat bands off those hats just to fit them. Now that brown one up there fits my head a lot better.
Dude, we gotta get Jacob one of those. He would love that.
Piss on that guy.
Oh.
Jokes no, Jacob, I love you.
Love that man.
Yeah, we can. Get him a hat band for the hat I gave him.
This is getting a little rough, that band on there.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed on the back of it.
Oh, I gotta tell Broham, take a little better care of your hat there, bro.
Yeah. You trusted that hat to him.
Well, he's always taking it off my head and wanting to wear it, so I gave it to him.
Looks good on him, though.
It does.
It's like a Rez Undertaker.
I always say he looks like the Rez Ronnie Van Zant.
Who?
The old singer for what the heck's that Van Zant? I'm always listening to him. I forget. Leonard Skinner.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ronnie, what is it?
His name's Ronnie Van Zant.
Ronnie Big Zam?
Yep. He's got a brother that looks just like him. He's the one that sings for them now.
Wait, Jacob or him?
Yeah, Jacob sings for him. Jacob's secretly the lead singer of Leonard Skinner, dude.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Why didn't you tell us, dude?
Yeah, he needs to give me better Christmas presents now then.
Yeah. Now that we know your secret.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I always just look at him like, man, that guy looks like a fucking member of Leonard Skinner. It's like real bad.
He's a reincarnation.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, I'm glad to be back at the podcast. Just that one little break we took off for the holidays when it already feels like it's been too long.
Is that a new back scratcher you got there? That's
yeah, it is. That's
huge.
Yeah, I completely forgot. It's the other thing I got for Christmas.
Take someone's face off with that.
Yeah.
Gee, I want to grab it, but I don't want to move my microphone.
No, because the whole reason I got a new one is because you guys kept messing with my old one and broke it.
That wasn't me.
It was somebody.
No.
I gotta blame somebody, so I may as well blame you.
Okay. It was me. I'll take the bullet. I finally got a VR over Christmas.
Nice.
PlayStation one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. That paranormal activity game.
You've been wanting to get VRs for a very long time.
It's funny too because I kept trying to get one, but everyone's like, "Don't get it. Just wait till Christmas. It'll be cheaper." Like, yeah, okay. Open it up, and I was like, "Oh, a VR."
That's why they didn't want you to get one. Yeah, they bought you one.
Yeah, it was an amazing gift. I did not expect that at all, and I got the spooky games with it. I got that paranormal activity game and that Doom VFR.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so good. It's just VR something else, man. It's like being in there.
If you can handle the vertigo it's gonna give you, you gotta play Star Wars Squadrons.
I might get that. I still need to get that.
Oh man, that sucker is so fun in VR.
I was looking at the reviews and stuff, and they're
Yeah,
half and half.
don't trust him honestly, because I'm having a blast myself.
Okay.
Because like man,
because I got the motion controllers with it too and stuff. So,
oh, you did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that for mine.
Oh. I thought you had the motion controllers.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
They didn't come with them. Those little
Yeah.
two things that look like microphones.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get mine.
Oh.
Because I got mine off eBay,
So
so it came with just select few things.
Mm.
That's fine with me because I didn't particularly enjoy them when we used them at Manny's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was more comfortable with the controller anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I like them because I'm playing that job simulator.
Oh yeah.
And like having hands in there, it's weird. And that Paranormal Activity game requires them too.
Oh, it does, huh?
Yeah. So because you get hands in there too. God damn, it's like me or us. We like scary things.
We love scary things.
Just being VR in a scary game, like my hands were shaking as I was trying to play.
Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, that one too. I still got to get that for mine.
I loved that. It was like experiencing that game for the first time ever again.
Wait, that has a VR option with it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to buy a separate game?
No.
Talking
It
to
should
you.
automatically just come. Mine did.
Talking to you, Bethesda.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it like comes with it automatically. Well, I got the gold edition for mine, so it like came with everything.
You beat it yet? Oh, duh, you beat it already.
Dude, I beat it like this last time was my 9th time.
Man, I gotta buy that still. I gotta do that later. I gotta go all the way to town. I don't want to go to town. Well, it's only Saturday.
I have to, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which
Later
one?
on.
Oh, what you gonna buy?
I don't know.
just want to get out, man.
Well, no, because I went to Riverton the past couple of days.
I did too.
But no, I think I just need to get some stuff for supper and things. I think that's about it. And my nephew wanted to do stuff, but he's still sleeping, so.
He's pulling to you, sleep until like tomorrow.
I mean, what else is he gonna do?
Yeah,
He's out of classes until I don't remember when, but
Monday.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had no word on whether or not they're gonna be going back to actual school or not.
Holy crap, dude, we're old.
I know. We're not old, but just like the way we're talking about it, man. We've been out of high school for a while.
Them there youngsters got school Monday.
You little bastard. Get up and get to school.
You fish eye fool.
Well, anyway, I guess we can get started with our topics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda just shooting the breeze right now.
We are, actually. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen you, even though it hasn't.
Yeah, it's only been a week.
I don't know. It's like the whole idea of like a new year just coming and going right off the bat.
Yeah,
It's been weird. Plus, I'm kind of like a little goofy because I've actually not slept.
You got any resolutions?
Survive.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the same.
Yeah. 2021's health bar just appeared in the sky.
Yep. Is that supposed to be flashing?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never paid attention. I'm pretty sure it's just signaling the indicator. I mean, it works, so
Okay.
we're all right.
All right.
But yeah, 2021 resolutions. Actually, one of them is to see if I can get some financial support to try to get into an online college.
Bro can help you with that.
Yeah. Another solution is to try to at least get muscle memory going on the basic notes and chords for guitar.
Yeah.
That's something I was trying to do last year, and I just put it off.
I got a bass that's just sitting there. I need to start learning that again. I mean, I know the basics, but I need to like start learning, chords and everything. I can read tabs, but I want to like get good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another. Because that was actually one of my 2020 resolutions, was to actually, at least by the end of the year, learn basic skills of guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And that didn't happen, but that was my fault. There was nothing else. That was nothing but me. It was all my fault.
Oh, yeah. A lot of circumstances.
Yeah, well, that and like...
Stuff happens.
Yeah, 2020 was a rough one. It was... beginning of the year was rough.
Yeah.
Because I lost my grandpa, and that was actually one of the real kickers. That was beginning of the year was around this time of year. That was a rough one.
And then the Backstreet Boys tour started, and it just got worse from there.
Yeah. It's like... It was just a train wreck all year, man. Like, gee whiz.
Yeah.
That kind of just really, I think, what happened at the beginning of the year, and then this, with the reunion tour happening. And if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, it's just basically the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's just a funny little thing. If anybody wants to do your homework on the quote unquote Backstreet Boys tour of 2020, then just do it, because then you'll appreciate that joke a little more.
I mean, I'll give a quick brief. It's basically they started touring when this pandemic started happening, so Yeah, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's the Backstreet Boys tour going on now."
Yeah, you'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. After that happened, I kind of just started losing a lot more motivation. I was like, but yeah, those are my so far my 2021 resolutions. Another one is to go ahead and get that shed built out here that I always wanted to get built.
Yeah, I want to make a shed too, like a cool little chill pad. That'd be cool.
Maybe you can help build mine. That could be our chill pad.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I've actually been in the works on that for like the past couple of years. I just, again, with everything we've been doing,
just buy the lumber and I'll help you out.
Yeah, no, I've been taking a look at some prices for lumber and the lengths and stuff and things I need for it. Actually, when I was still working at my old job at the casino, before I went to the hotel, I had one of my my coworkers. He was a journeyman, an electrician. Oh, so he kind of knew the ins and outs of like building, like sheds and like little places like that. He built porches and all that. So that's another thing I need to do is get a porch built out here, like rebuild it, just completely rebuild it, and actually have a deck.
Let's get him on board.
Because my folks are, I could tell him, hey, I can pay you too if you want. But yeah, because my folks are kind of getting old, and I want to build a ramp out there. Because they're always joking about like, well, when we get too much for you, we'll go ahead and apply for assisted living. Like, hell no, this is your home.
No.
This is your home. You guys worked for this. This is your home. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I want to get a ramp and a deck built outside, so that's another thing I'm going to do. Because if I can't do one thing for an entire year or a bunch of things like I had planned, because one of the things I had planned for 2020, again, like I said, was the deck I was going to build, and the one out here in the back porch that used to be there is no longer there.
Weird.
I was going to get one built there too, so I can have a little hangout place too, and so these guys can too.
Yeah.
So I got the shed I want to build. With also a stone fireplace.
Ooh.
A front and a back porch and a deck with ramps.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and I want to try to get a little garden going out here. We tried before, but it's all clay back there. I wonder if I couldn't get it replaced with some stuff.
You just dig a hole. And put
just dig out all that stuff, build some soil, take some soil, and then start.
Yeah.
And because we've been trying to get a garden built for a garden grown for a long time.
I know some gardeners that'll help with that too.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, I got a bunch of green thumb friends.
But that's a lot to take in for resolutions for 2020, so I'm just gonna take it one thing at a time. Main thing is I want to get that shed built out here.
Yeah.
Just so we can, because another thing I wanted to do is get rid of a lot of these cars out here. That one of them's already gone.
I was gonna say, where'd that one go?
The Blazer's gone. My old man gave it to my cousin.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna either work on it or use it for scrap. And as much as I don't want to sell it, that my other little Nissan that's sitting out there, it's got to go. That red van out there, I've been wanting to get rid of for years. That wasn't even ours.
Shoot, I'll take it.
You can do whatever you want with it. I don't care. I just want it off my lawn.
I'm a revived Van Diesel.
Get it off my lawn.
Only that's like, what year is that?
I don't remember. You had it for like.
No, that one up there.
Oh, that one? Yeah. I don't even know. It's not even ours.
Looks like 80s. It's cool, man.
Have fun getting the cat piss out of there.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, my resolution for this year is to one of them is just to get this entire area out here just cleaned up.
Yeah, just make it nice.
Yeah, and I want to get this room redone too.
Yeah. Should get some that old school floral stuff on the wall.
Yeah. Well, not even that. I kind of just want to get some of these walls like completely redone. Just look at that. It's rough. Look, all these outlets are just poking out of the walls. It's just rough. We need like actual plyboard in between those. And
not OSHA approved.
No, none of it is. Like this trailer, 21-year-old trailer, man. They are not meant to last forever. So
I mean, it's still standing, so that counts for something.
Well, that's the funny thing is, my nephew has all his friends come over and they say, "Man, for an old trailer, your place still looks nice."
Yeah, you guys kept a nice upkeep on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we respect our home, so as much as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but yeah, other than like that, when like the water damage under the floor, because this room was flooded out when our water heater gave out.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so it's all warped. It's not exactly fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a lot of at-home stuff that I want to get done for resolutions. Just a lot of things I want to get done.
Resolutions?
Yeah. Just hammering home the fact that we're skins, man. We're redskins. We're savages. We're heathens.
Yahi.
Engines. But yeah, music definitely is something I'm going to try to focus on this year. Because, man, I'm going to tell you what, last year I really missed going to the powwows.
Yeah, I missed powwows.
Really missed it so bad. And I'm like, oh, just the big powwow we have during the summer, the spring powwow, the masquerades, nothing. We didn't have none of that.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's 2021, and we're probably not gonna have it again. And I'm like, man, because I was digging around in my closet over here, and because I wanted to clean it out.
Yeah.
And I took a look at those drumsticks. I was like, I completely forgot they were there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then I pulled it out, and then I realized we had all our drums in there and stuff. And I'm like, shit. And then I just tapped on that drum, and it just like, it hit me. I was like, but we can't.
Yep.
Oh man, it hurts so bad, man. Because we're also a drum group. If anybody doesn't know out there, me and James are part of a drum group we've had for years. Mm-hmm. And we haven't done anything for years, and now we took that for granted because we can't do it. Mm-hmm. Which is just a damn shame, man. I really want to, because I made so many powwow songs I wanted us to learn, and they're on my iPod that's barely alive now. And I was trying to transfer them over to like my voice recorders that are all sitting in my drawer collecting dust. And all that just started coming back to me. I was like, man, I really miss doing what we were doing. Now we can't do it.
Yep.
Oh, man, I was so bummed out. That's another thing that just really depressed me, was like not being able to do another thing that we usually do. It's just like, ugh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, let's hope for, better stuff this year.
Just crossing fingers and praying to every god I know just that things get better.
Yeah.
And we can get back to somewhat of a normalcy for, for not only our communities, but just for like the world, man. Because what I was getting to for resolutions last year was I had a lot of trips planned.
Yeah,
I wanted to do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I was there with you.
Yeah, you remember I told you that? I was like, I wanted our drum group to get back on the road, and I was going to before the pandemic hit hard, I was taking my nephew and my sister to California.
Yeah.
That weekend we were going to leave. Mm-hmm. I decided to pull the plug on our trip at the very last minute. Mm-hmm. And it's a good thing I did, because airports all over the place were shutting down. The pandemic would have got worse that weekend. I pulled the plug on our trip. My sister was kind of angry, but I told her, I said, hey,
out of your power, man.
It's out of my power and yours. And she was like, well, the sickness is going to come here anyways. I said, if it's going to come here, it ain't going to be from us. Mm-hmm. So, I know she wasn't as salty as I was, man. I paid for that trip. I paid for the plane tickets. I paid for the hotel stays. Mm-hmm. What's even worse was they had a policy saying that since I pulled the plug so close to our trips and our reservations, that they wouldn't be able to refund me.
That sucks.
Yeah. And I had no choice but to take that and bite the bullet. Almost $2,000 down the drain. I couldn't do nothing about it.
That's annoying.
Fortunately, something changed along those lines. And about a month and a half later, I mysteriously got big wads of cash back into my bank accounts. And then I was like, where is this money coming from? And then I asked the bank to
trace it back.
Give me a trace on it. And they're like, yeah, it was from so-and-so. It was the hotel it was the two hotels that I got, one for Denver and one for Anaheim, California. I was like, oh my God, they did refund me, even though it told me they were going to. It's like, I'll take this, even though I won't be able to get the plane tickets back.
Yeah.
A week after that, I got the plane ticket refund.
Nice.
I was like, oh my God, thank you guys so much.
Oh, and then you use this to get our podcast stuff, right?
Huh?
You use this to get the podcast stuff?
No. I used that to, I don't remember, but I put it to good use. I know that for sure. Because I was like, whatever. I'm not going to waste this knowing that I got it back.
Yeah.
Because I still had a job at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it wasn't long after that I lost my job. So yeah, it was like maybe a month after that. Maybe no, it was in March. Because I was going to we were going to take this trip in March. We canceled it, and then I lost my job like at the end of March, I think.
Yeah.
I remember right, and that was it. So I was like, well, I need to hold on to this. That's what I did. I said I need to hold on to this money. Mm-hmm. I cannot spend it because we're gonna need it just in case I can't get on unemployment.
Yeah.
And well, everything checked out. I did, and so on and so forth. Here we are now, and all the trips I wanted to take to California, to Florida, maybe even an overseas trip I was planning, and just all that went down the drain. And
I know.
I was so angry, man. Like I felt like every time I try to do something like this for my family or like us guys, when I do it for us guys, it kind of works out.
We just go on a whim.
But when I try to do this for my family and stuff, it just everything went down the toilet, and then the whole world went to hell. And I was like, geez, man, like.
And I was planning a trip for Japan too.
Yeah.
Not now.
No, not now, and not probably for the next few years.
Yeah.
Like even if, with this whole vaccine thing, I'm sorry we're talking about like the pandemic and stuff, but just trying to give the year in a review.
Yeah.
Like what we were planning.
This is
like
the review episode.
Yeah, this is kind of like the review episode. But yeah, the everything that happened last year was just like, it just really soured my. It just really soured my experience in like the year as a whole, and just like made me bitter, kind of. And I'm kind of just glad that was able to stick it out with my family and you guys, and then
at least we had some like cool like games released this year.
We did when it comes to like trying to be like keeping your sanity at home, especially since we try not to go anywhere unless we absolutely need to.
Remember the Switch decline? Nintendo Switch decline.
It's still there, man. It's still there.
I mean, kind of, sort of. Like people finally got the let out. Nintendo, I mean, and I'm starting to see Switches appear everywhere now. I'm back at normal price. Like I want to get another one just cause.
Well, I was trying to get one for somebody's Christmas present, but that didn't happen because I saw one over there a few months ago. I think maybe at the beginning of November. I should have got it then because I had an idea. I was like, oh man, I should have just bought it.
Remember, I was in the same boat as you too. I was like, I want this Animal Crossing one. You're like, you better get it. And I'm like, no.
Well, that's two things I told you should have gotten that you didn't.
I know.
Now you're regretting both of them.
God, I really want. This.
I'm really regretting that Animal Crossing one because I was gonna get that. But I wasn't sure that this person was going to like the dock. And you're like, we'll just switch the docks.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, duh. I was like, nah, I'll get it next time. Next time came around and it was gone.
Yep.
I was so pissed.
Dang, Nintendo probably made bank, though.
They did. You know why?
Why?
Because the game that released during the pandemic was Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah.
That was the game that saved a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a fun game. I got to get back into it.
I did, too. I haven't touched it since... I think August maybe was the last time I played it.
Villages are probably full of weeds.
It's like one of those games, though, for me. It's like come back to every now and then. It's like, because it's like a relaxed game. There's really not much to do in there unless you want to do something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I mean, I'm one of those people. Like when I play those type games, like The Sims and stuff. Like I get a nice little thing built. I'm like, this is great. I'm leaving this like this.
Yeah.
And then it's like there's actually more stuff to do. I'm like, but I like where I'm at.
Yeah, it's like Minecraft too. It's the same deal. It's like but yeah, with Animal Crossing, I don't know. It's like because I know Tiffany, your girlfriend, was trying to get me to play it.
Yeah,
and I was playing left and right, and then I like there was like a time where I spent like an entire week and a half playing nothing but Animal Crossing just because I wanted to.
Yeah, and
then that came and went. And I was pretty much done with it. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean it was a fun thing to play over the summer, but like and then other games came out which I was like really into. Warframe did stuff.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk came out and just releases left and right. So yeah.
Yeah.
But this year's games releases are going to be better though, obviously from what we talked about.
And well, we know we got to take delays and stuff into consideration.
That's true.
Because
I mean, look at Cyberpunk. Like everyone's getting mad at that.
Everyone is, man, and
the people getting mad are the people that demanded it.
Yeah. Like, come on, you
people.
wanted this game right now. Now that it's out, I mean, it's now full of bugs, and that you're saying, "Oh, they didn't take their time on it." No, those same people were the ones that were complaining and bitching about it.
Yes, it does have bugs. I'll admit that, but they're not game-breaking bugs. Besides the crashing.
I was gonna say some people have had game-breaking bugs, so that's the thing. Other people have had like different experiences with the game.
Well, see, people are trying to play it on like the base PS4 and like the PS4 Slim.
Yeah,
and it's like
it's not made for those systems. It's made for like the next generation of consoles.
It's like you're complaining because of this, and I feel bad for the developers because they're offering like refunds, but they wanted to keep the game.
Yeah,
and it's like don't work like that. You gotta send the game back. You
gotta send the game back,
and then they get mad. Like, money. Oh, you can't have the game and your money, people. Come on,
dude. I was watching a podcast a couple of weeks ago, and during the podcast, it was breaking news for them because they have to keep up with what's going on, and they were talking about Cyberpunk, and then during the podcast. They got breaking news that CD Projekt Red, the guys working on the game, had pulled Cyberpunk from the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, all the stores like Steam and Xbox and stuff too.
And they could no longer purchase it.
Yeah, you can only get it hard copy.
Yeah. Well, I was like, dang. Wow. So, like, that was crazy. Yeah. Like, has that ever been done before, I wonder?
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of either. I mean, I haven't really been following too much gaming news. Like I actually didn't start getting into like hardcore looking into gaming news like up until about a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I get notifications on my Twitter of stuff that's going on in the gaming world. So
yeah,
but it's just ridiculous though, man. Like none of the bugs aren't they're not bad. Like come on, like they fixed the crashing issue where it only happens like rarely. Like I only crash like maybe once or twice, and I'm fine. But other than that, like it's a playable game. Like people are just like internet trolls. Like I'm an internet troll, but you know I do.
Oh, you are one of the biggest internet trolls I've ever known.
But I just share memes, not like crap on a company. Like, come on.
I mean, people are free to express their opinions on how they want. Because obviously, you know, people did spend their money on this, and you know, I can understand their frustrations. But like, I don't know, like.
Well, that being said, I did beat Cyberpunk last night.
Yeah. But
like, it was just one of the endings. I guess there's like I think 5 endings. I'm not too sure, but.
And then another thing is can take into consideration. And I'm not defending the people who are bashing on the game either. I'm just I'm saying just got to take into consideration how many times this game was delayed.
Yeah.
And it was still released.
Yeah.
With these bugs.
Well, see, that's the thing. They were trying to make it perfect for everyone. But no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But, either way, though, I recommend it. It's a fun game.
Yeah, and you know, it's probably going to be one of those games that, because this company that worked on it, it's pretty dang good.
It's WB.
They've worked on
they've
worked on the Witcher games. Yeah. They've worked on the Red Dead games. I don't remember what other games they worked on, but those are some big AAA titles, right? Yeah. So, and The Witcher was like hilariously broken when it first came out on PS3.
Was it The Witcher 2?
The Witcher 3.
Really?
The one that's like big news now.
I heard it was a good game.
It's a good game, but when it first launched, when it first came out, it was on PS3 and it was broken as hell. It was like PS3 Skyrim version, like levels of bad. That's how bad it was. But now it's like been fixed and like playable at the very least now. But like, see that, you know, same thing with Cyberpunk. I imagine in about a year's time, like people will be over it, and you know, it will probably have released a better version by then. So. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, as far as like games like that go, because see, this game, like people were anticipating it for a long time. I was like, I was too. I was ready to play it. I was ready to play this thing, but like, not only like I've mentioned before, my big backlog of games that kind of kept me from buying it, which is no excuse because I still bought a bunch of damn games. But I kind of just wanted to wait because I had this problem with Death Stranding.
Yeah, I still gotta play that.
I had the problem with Death Stranding where I was so excited for it because, you know, Hideo Kojima and Norman Reedus, like, come on. Because that was the game they had to, like, work on after Silent Hills got canned.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I mean, you know, this game is our next kind of hope for these two collabing. It's not going to be anything like Silent Hill. It's not going to be like horror or anything. It's like what they're going to do.
I never told you this, but I feel like Death Stranding was kind of in the works beforehand. But
it might have been,
when PT got canned while Silent Hills, I felt like Norman was like, well, I'm here, like,
yeah, maybe
Kojima, what are we gonna do? And then I was like, we'll put you in Death Stranding.
Yeah,
well, I feel like that's what the thing happened.
Maybe we can look that up, like the history about it.
Yeah, because it's all too convenient to me, if you ask me.
Well, we gotta look back on it because PT came out 2014, 15?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And Death Stranding was 2018, I believe. Yeah. So it did take a while because before we got the news that PT was canned.
But see, the caliber,
because it might have happened all before, you know, PT was canned.
Yeah.
Well, PT might have been like canned, and then immediately they got to work on a different game. And you're right. Maybe they're like, well, we got Norman. He was supposed to be in a game. He was contracted for a game or something like that. I don't know. We got to look up look up what the real story behind that is.
Yeah.
But going back to the game itself, like I was really hyped for the game, and I played it. I got about 3 hours or so into it, and I was like, I want to like this game, but it's just coming off as like a delivery simulator, and like not enough of what I was expecting. And I was trying to enjoy it for what it was, but it got me to a point where I was like, I'm going to put this down, and I had never a desire to return to it.
I think that was everyone's issue with it too as well. I heard some people say similar things, like they're saying, judging by the trailers, that there was going to be action and storytelling, but like half time I just sat around and talked to people.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. Like well, I guess me not having a desire to return to it's not entirely true. There was a point, I think early last year, where I was like, you know what? I think I'll try that game again because I want to give it another go. Maybe it just had a slow couple hours and maybe it'll pick up and I don't know. It's just like when I thought about it again, maybe a few months later, I was like, I don't know if I really want to because now I'm like deep in 2 other games that I'm trying to beat and I don't.
Because I remember I came up to your place while you were playing that one time.
Yeah, you and me and Jacob were up here.
And I took a nap.
Yeah, I mean, you were sleepy, but still, you know.
Well, yeah.
Because you stayed down in Casper. You were here for a visit.
Yeah. And I have an uncanny ability to sleep wherever I want.
Yeah, and any time you want.
Yeah.
I remember you were mostly asleep the first time me and our other friend were trying to beat the Evil Within.
Yeah.
Because before that, you didn't even remember that game.
No.
And I was like, because you were asleep through most of our playthroughs. You were on the floor, passed out, and you wake up. I don't even remember what's going on anymore. Well, wake your dumb ass up.
I don't know why, man. I like napping. Like a dang kitty cat.
And then I think after you were like, I want to play those games again. I didn't get to. I was like, well, guess what? You're going to play them this time, just so I know you're not going to fall asleep on them.
Well, see, that was the highlights of this past year, too, is the games we played together. Like,
yeah.
Managed to play Evil Within 2. Holy crap, Evil Within 2.
The Evil Within series, man. Come on. I love it.
Do you still got the recording of my reaction of that house?
I don't.
Oh, man. That was freaky.
I was waiting for that reaction. I was like, oh, my God, I need to see this. And then...
God, I hated her, dude.
Oh, man. I was like...
I could have went through the game without...
I was home alone in the middle of the night when that happened. I paused it. I was like, this is giving me some PT vibes. I ain't doing this alone, dude. F this.
What was that lady's name again?
She didn't have a name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was his... it was basically him.
It was like it was a representation of like
his regret from the first game, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I had to look up the lore of this lady because
I
was like, what is she?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
I saw a lore video on it. I guess it's basically Sebastian's not self-conscious. I can't remember what it's called.
It's like she represented like a part of him unable to let go of what happened.
Yeah.
Because remember, like in the game later on, you do end up
those flashbacks and stuff.
The final flashback you have to Sebastian shoots himself and he's like, I have to let you go.
Yeah.
This can't haunt me no more. And then you never run into her again.
His catharsis, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil Within 2, dude. We got to play that game again.
Oh, it was so good. Like, I legit want to play that again.
We're going to play it on a harder difficulty next time.
Do they have that in VR mode?
No, but it did have the final update for the game.
Yeah.
Or the only update for the game, now that I mention it, was a first-person mode. But it is not in VR.
I feel like, like with the VR, you can play games on it.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's like a little theater screen.
Yeah.
I found out you can adjust the screen size, though.
I did, too. Yeah. I found that out, too, myself.
I was like, I should try that.
Because I tried doing that with Alien Isolation when we played it at Manny's.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's kind of a thing. It kind of just gets rid of the peripherals to make you feel like you're alone playing it.
Yeah.
But, it's, to me, like regular VR where you can, like, actually look at the world and stuff.
Yeah.
It's to me, it just, like, feels better.
But
it's okay. Whoa.
I tried to hold it.
That's all right. Don't hold it, man. It hurts when you hold it.
My nose burns now.
I told you, don't hold it in.
Okay.
That's another game that I'm anticipating is the next
Evil Within.
Well, not only the next Evil Within, but the next game that these guys are working on, which was Tokyo Ghostwire.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted an Evil Within 3, but I followed Tango Gameworks and Bethesda, and these guys said, well, we're sorry to say for Evil Within fans, our next project is not the Evil Within, but the person who was working on this is working on another game that's like not going to be like it, but it's like it's going to be its own thing that kind of gives off its own specific vibe. And they gave the name. It was Tokyo Ghostwire, and they came with a trailer for it. And so far, still nothing on it.
Man, that sucks.
Not only that, but the original director for that game, who was also the director for I don't know if it was the first Evil Within or if it was 2. She either quit the project or she was fired. I can't remember.
Yeah, I heard there was some shenanigans behind all that.
Yeah, I don't know the full story on it, but like she's been out for a while, and they had a different director. I'm like, well, I hope it's at least good and decent.
Yeah. Well, it's past year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm looking forward to that game though, Tokyo Ghostwire.
Yeah.
But please tell me there's going to be another Evil Within. Please, because I love that series so much. I told you, I said, you love the first Evil Within? You just wait till we play 2, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good. Oh.
Well, this past year or two, we also got to play. You got to play Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, we only played one playthrough, man. We still got to play the others.
That was funny though. I wish we were recording when Mr. X came up, like that whole series of events. I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, zombie! And X come over and just gave it to me.
No, we were recording. We just didn't record our audio.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's saved on my PlayStation thing.
Yeah, I turned around and just got
clocked, man.
Yeah,
you just got freaking hammered.
Yeah, I need some.
Well,
milk.
because we were being chased by lickers and a zombie.
Yeah,
and then him. We weren't expecting him to be in the room with us. You got bitten by a zombie. You turned around and he just fucking left us. You were out, dude. And we could do nothing.
Big right hand.
We screamed, then we laughed like for 5 minutes straight because that was so damn funny.
Oh, just the lead up to it was so bad. Like you could just tell I was panicking.
We
were
both panicking because you were on low on health. Oh my god, you should have been there the first time I tried playing that game. I was playing on hardcore. I was like, I'm so stupid. Why did I do this?
Yeah, one big left-handed and out.
Yeah, 2 bites from a zombie. I was dead, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, good God.
Still got to play the Resident Evil 3 remake yet.
Oh, man, it was fun. I don't care what anybody says. I loved it. A lot of people are crapping on it because a lot of stuff was cut from the original game, they said. And I played the original game before I played this one, so I know what they're talking about. But come on, man. These guys did an excellent job with it. I did my playthrough of it on my YouTube channel, and it was fun. I really loved it.
Yeah. Just take it for what it's worth,
people.
Take
it for what it's worth, yeah, man, because
then we're going to have a Cyberpunk dilemma.
Yeah,
again.
same deal. And some people are already saying it's like Cyberpunk thing because...
Oh, my God.
I'm like, no. I mean, this is personally just me because I really loved the game. I didn't love it as much as I loved 2 because it was kind of short, but I did love it.
Yeah. And
I understand why people don't love it, but, like, don't blame... I don't know. I don't want us to turn into a whole can of worms, but because obviously I'm just like siding with the wolf ticket here because I love.
It's your turn to get mad on this episode.
I don't want to. I don't have the energy to get mad because But yeah, we did have a good year last year playing a bunch of games together.
What else did we play?
Oh, we
started you out in Dark Souls 1.
Well, you started me out on that a long time ago. It's just I had trouble picking it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played Evil Within, Resident Evil 2. We've been doing your YouTube too.
Yeah, we've been doing Link's Awakening. We're still playing that.
Yeah. Still gotta do Cadence of Hyrule.
Yeah, we're gonna redo that.
Yeah.
We didn't finish that.
You just started it and didn't get anywhere with it.
Well, last year I played through a couple of games with my nephew. We played Resident Evil 5. And I think he wants to do it again. He wants to do Resident Evil 6.
It's a fun co-op. Like 5 and 6 are fun co-ops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, though, 6 is only fun with somebody else.
Yeah.
And honestly, 5 too. I tried playing 5 again by myself, and it just wasn't the same.
Yeah, it feels like 6 is made for co-op.
Yeah.
Like,
you know why? Because there's 4 separate campaigns, man. Gee whiz, that game's long.
It's a good game though. Like I liked what's his name, Bald Dude and Adorable Girls playthrough.
Oh, Jake and Sherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like playing as Jake because you get to just big right hook things.
Yeah, well, son of Wesker, he can do anything he wants.
Yeah, that's true. I really like that campaign. That was fun. I still never did Ada's though. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, we're just checking the timer on our thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I liked the Ada's campaign. It was different. It was like a little spy mission.
The co-op's weird for that though, because I remember seeing people co-op it and you just play as one of those Umbrella agents.
No, there is no co-op for that mode. There's only a single player mode.
I'm pretty sure I've seen a co-op mode.
It's just her.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
You
must be thinking of another one, because the only co-op ones are Jake Sherry, Leon Helena, and Chris and Pierce.
Okay.
Hers is a completely solo campaign.
Oh, I forgot Pierce was there.
Yeah.
Man, that guy had potential to be a good character.
He did. I'm going to be honest. I didn't enjoy Chris and Pierce's playthrough as much.
I didn't either. It was too...
It felt too much like Metal... It felt too much like Gears of War to me, that one.
Ooh, I'm currently doing a playthrough on that too.
Which one?
Gears of War 4.
4?
Yeah, we got my buddy an Xbox One S for Christmas.
Yeah.
And he never played the Gears 4 or 5. I was like, dude, I'm going to co-op this with you.
The last time I played Gears of War was when Jacob had Gears of War 3.
Yeah.
You remember we went all the way to GameStop to get that giant collector's box?
Yeah.
That was when I played it with him.
Yeah.
And I didn't play it with him. It was you and him, and then he wanted to try it with me a little bit. I was like, this is all right. But I never had the chance to fully play it all the way.
Yeah.
So
I never played Gears 5 yet.
I was told it was meh.
Yeah, well, I'm a fan, so
yeah.
I'll probably enjoy it. You know me, I don't hate games. I just hate movies. Just kidding.
Well, there are some games like that I will never return to, definitely. But yeah, my nephew had Gears 5, I think, but he didn't enjoy it very much.
I heard rumors that Lord of the Rings games are getting a remake. I heard rumors.
Please.
I know the Two Towers and Return of the King are getting a remake.
Please.
Yeah, so I'm all like, oh my god, that's a definitive couch co-op right there.
I'll be honest, I hope so.
Yeah,
and I hope they added a co-op to Two Towers because that game sorely needed it.
Yeah,
it didn't make sense for Two Towers to have single player and then Return of the King to have co-op. Because Two Towers co-op would have been funner than all hell, man. Because that game is amazing.
Yeah, I heard like I guess there was I can't remember if it was a video or a screenshot. Something like that. But it got leaked and it was Lord of the Rings and it said Two Towers and it had a remake icon on it and I was all like,
I really hope so, man. Because those games were my childhood. And I specifically got a brand new disc of Return of the King for GameCube just to play through it again because I had the itch. My nephew did too. He really wanted to. That's the whole reason I got it was because he wanted to play it with me.
Because we
tried to play on the PlayStation 2. I think I told you this before, but the disc was no good anymore after all these years. And I was like, oh no, I have to toss this finally.
Yeah.
And I was like, screw it, man. I was like, right now, since you really want to play it with me, I'm gonna order up, and this time it'll be on GameCube. So I was like, yep. So there it is, and we still haven't played it yet. But yeah,
Gandalf's best character though.
He is OP, dude.
No, best character.
OP.
Him and Legolas.
No, Return of the King. My favorite character was Gimli.
Gimli.
He was a tank. He could take a lot more hits. His axe was powerful.
Yeah.
Oh,
and my axe. Or sax.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. The recent Lord of the Rings games have not been my fancy.
I've never played them. I have them.
The Shadow of Mordor and War. I haven't played War yet, but Shadow of Mordor. I tried to like it, man. Yeah. I tried to like it. I can't.
I have them. I just never touched them yet.
And it's funny is I don't know why, but I got it on impulse. I got Shadow of War on impulse, knowing I didn't even like Shadow of Mordor. I do not know why I bought it, and I was like, because I'm trying to get through those games. The Nemesis thing with where if an orc kills you, it goes up in power and it ranks up and becomes a captain or a sergeant, and it becomes even harder to kill the next time, and it remembers you. That's a cool concept.
I'll get you.
It's a cool concept, but the combat in that game just is not my thing. Because it's like Batman Arkham Asylum, where you got to do these combos and stuff. Where, like in other Lord of the Rings games, 1 or 2 swipes of your sword or axe will kill an orc or an Uruk-hai. In this one, it's like they got a big old health meter, and like each one's like hard to kill, and then they all swarm you, and you got to like do these dodge mechanics.
So it's kind of like in those Telltale games where you have to like B shows up on the screen. You have to push B.
No. It's you know how Batman Arkham plays, right?
No.
You haven't played it?
No.
It's like you got to do combos on like different enemies, and then if like somebody swings at you, you got to press like circle to dodge, and then you can keep your combos. The more your combos do up, like the more powerful your attacks become later on. But
there's a word for that. I can't remember what it's
called. I can't remember what it's like. It's called like hack and slash, but it's like not like Devil May Cry kind of stuff, Bayonetta stuff. It's like its own version. I don't like that. I don't like that in Lord of the Rings. Like that one especially. It's like I don't like it.
Action sequences. More or less.
No, well, yeah, it's a specific name, but just like if you've played Batman Arkham, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it's like Spider-Man too. Spider-Man's the exact same way, but it works for Spider-Man. They make it work for Spider-Man in such a way it's not like. But I don't know. It's just the way it's done in Shadow of Mordor. I don't like it.
That Batman VR game, is that an Arkham game or is it just a separate game?
No, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be an Arkham game, but it's like done differently. I don't know. I remember Manny trying to play it that one time. We couldn't even get past level 1.
Weird.
Yeah, it was like we couldn't even figure out how to play the damn game.
Because I thought about getting that, but then I saw the cover and I'm all like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just Batman wearing a VR headset.
If you're gonna be playing Batman Arkham games, just play the originals.
Okay.
I got the remastered versions on PS4. I didn't think they made them, but apparently they did.
Weird.
So now I have them. Because I only played the first Batman Arkham game. I never played the second one. Apparently the second one's great.
Yeah.
The third one is like so-and-so, and the Origins one's like so-and-so. Like, if anything, the first 2 are the only ones you really need to play, from what I was told.
Totally random.
Yeah. Random frequencies, baby.
But But I can confirm there's a Dark Souls 2 on disc for PlayStation 4.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna order it. I found it.
Well,
but you can only get it in a 3-pack. It's the Dark Souls 1 remastered, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3 Fire Fades. But they're all come with DLC, so I'm like, I need that just because I'm a Dark Souls fan, and it's really cool. They have it comes in a little tri-pack thing, and I miss playing Dark Souls 2. I want to play that again.
Yeah, I have it, but I only have it on PS3, and I do not fancy buying it again.
Yeah.
So
well, you know me, I'll buy anything From Software puts out.
I will too, but I'll probably only play them once, except Bloodborne.
Yeah, Bloodborne.
One series of games that I'm finally getting into that I haven't gotten into since I was a kid, maybe even ever, I might not even ever played them, is the Mega Man games.
Oh yeah,
right over there.
I only played 2 of them, but
that's another resolution is for me to get into a series I've never played before. So Final Fantasy was on that list too. That's why I started playing them last year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how far I'm into the original Final Fantasy VII, but I want to beat that before I start playing the remake. So, and right now, Square Enix is having a huge sale on all their games. They're having a huge sale.
I was gonna say
so
yesterday, having a sale, man.
So last night I bought Final Fantasies 10 and 10-2 remastered.
Right on.
For like $12.
Oh, that's not bad. I think I need to go shopping.
And Final Fantasy VII went from, even the deluxe version went from $80 to being like $30. So I'm like, I'm getting that.
Okay.
So I haven't bought it yet, but I'm going to today later.
Okay.
And the other older Final Fantasy games I will be getting on my PS3 because you can't get them anywhere on the PS4.
Is the market still up on PS3?
As far as I know, it's still open.
Wow.
But it's not going to be open for very long.
Oof, yeah, you better get what you can.
That's why I was going to do it. That's where I got Metal Gear Solid games from. Yeah. You don't like those games?
Not a fan.
Huh.
Not a fan.
I actually haven't played them when I was a kid, so...
It's funny because I main Snake in Smash Bros.
Yeah, but you don't like the games.
Yeah. Not a fan.
I'm playing the first one right now, and it's all right.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's all right.
I think around the time that came out, I was playing a lot of Tom Clancy games like Siphon Filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones I was playing back.
Yeah, at the time that came out, it was like what, PlayStation 1 era. Yeah. I was playing Spyro and I was playing Resident Evil Dino Crisis. I was more of that kind of a kid.
Yeah, I was playing like.
But
Siphon
now that
Filter, Call of Duty games.
Yeah, Call of Duty, all that stuff.
Digimon.
Yeah. And I was still
cool.
Still am, but was also then, at the time I was really pulling my time between either being a huge PlayStation fan or a huge Nintendo fan, and I was more a Nintendo fan.
Yeah, I was a PlayStation kid, then Xbox. And I noticed for the Switch they remade the Oddworld Munch's Adventure. That's a good game. It's a really good game. I remember playing it at my uncle's house. It was amazing. You ever play any of the Oddworld games?
I was actually trying to say something about that. I
think it was called Munch's Adventure. I can't remember.
Oddworld. What? Do a little recap on Oddworld while I look it up myself because I talked about. You see my phone right there?
Yeah, it's your phone.
Yeah, could you grab it for me? So I can hit you with it?
Oh no!
That's okay. I got it. You need to hush.
That's Mark.
That is not.
Get out of here, Mark.
That's not. I don't know why he's playing. I don't remember watching him. What was I?
But yeah, just Oddworld. It was based like on a weird little planet. I just remember it being all garbagey. Not garbagey in a sense of the gameplay, but just garbagey in general, like environment wise.
Okay. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Oddworld was the game I was thinking of, I think in our very first or second podcast, where you mentioned a game and I thought it was Oddworld, but it's not.
Oh.
When I told you there was another Oddworld game coming out.
Munch's Adventure?
No, the next one coming out is Soulstorm.
You looked that up really quick. How'd you do that?
I just typed it in real fast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, because my phone automatically knew what I was going to search for.
You being all fancy.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I got to go back and look at our first podcast to see, because this is a correction.
Soulstorm,
I know it was not Oddworld that you were talking about when I mentioned this. It was something else. But anyway, yeah, that's the game that was shown at the PS5 event this past summer. And I was like, Oddworld. That sounds oddly familiar, and it looks oddly familiar.
Oddly familiar.
I was like, I think it's an old game series that's like making a comeback.
Yeah, I think they made like 2 different games too, but I just remember playing Munch's Adventure. I think it was Munch's Adventure. Yeah, little tiny guy with 1 foot.
Yeah.
And he had his homeboy with him every now and then.
I've never played them personally, but I just remember like seeing like them all the time for rent and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Dude, they were big back in the day. Like they did like commercials with I can't remember what drink it was, and like Doritos and stuff.
Huh.
They were like a flagship for PlayStation or Xbox back in the day. There's some cool stuff.
I think they're going to be on like other platforms now. Now it's no longer just a Microsoft thing.
It's on the Switch now too. So yeah, I still got to get that for that. It'd be a good little nostalgia for me. Oh, speaking of nostalgia, wow, Doritos 3D came back.
It did?
Yeah.
No
I
kidding.
got a bag in the car.
Hey, you never know. That might be just something for our little region. That might not be everywhere.
Well, I was walking around Walmart yesterday just getting some stuff, and then I saw 3D in the corner of my eye. I was like, oh, whatever. And I was like, wait, I'm in the snack aisle. I looked over, and it was Doritos 3D. I like grabbed a bag, and I just ran out to my car and ate it. I was like, oh my god, I just need a vanilla Coke, and everything's good.
Dang! Talk about throwback.
Yeah, I had some memories come back too. It was weird.
But yeah, dang.
Yeah, if y'all haven't had Doritos 3D, eat them.
Yeah, old school stuff, man.
The perfect snack.
But yeah, we got a lot of crazy stuff coming out this year.
Yeah.
And some stuff that I hope we'll get confirmation on, like maybe a
Silent Hill, Resident Evil, everything.
No. I don't know if it's coming out this year. It might be coming out next year if I got to look at it again. But that what is it? Callisto Protocol.
Callisto, yeah.
That is the
space horror
the game that will look a lot like Dead Space. Oh, let me tell you something that's really strange about this though, and it kind of made me worried. The guy that's working on it was the original creator for Dead Space, but the company that's making it was the people that made PUBG.
Tencent?
Or something like. The bad thing about it is, and I looked up forums and stuff, and some people are giving me hope, and other people are worrying me. Mm-hmm. Some people are saying, because the description of the official trailer video is saying this game is set 300 years after the events of PUBG.
Whoa, no.
I'm like, what does that even mean?
Is it just going to be like... Space Battle Royale?
That's what a lot of people are saying, but they're saying, no, the reason they said that was because, and this is not coming from me as an opinion, this is what some people are saying, is that the reason they said that is because the company that they're under is making PUBG, and they're just throwing it in as a reference.
Okay.
Because the guy who made Dead Space also threw in his own references. If you watch the trailer closely, not only does it look like Dead Space horror monsters, there's references and Easter eggs to Dead Space as a whole. On the wall, it said
I think
IC and CJ were here. IC stands for Isaac Clarke.
Yeah.
JC stands for John Carver, who was Isaac Clarke's partner in Dead Space 3. That's what gave me a hell of a lot of hope. And in the extended trailer, the Red Band trailer for the same one, gave off even more Dead Space vibes when that guy that got attacked in his cell. It showed the aftermath of that. Where his corpse is laying there, and then it comes back to life and gets up.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm like, oh my god! Oh, dude, my panties were wet. They are still wet. I need this to happen, man, because
khakis.
I need this to happen. It needs to be a complete thing because oh my god, Dead Space is my pride and joy.
Yeah, this is really good.
And that might not come out till I think they said 2022, which is fine with me because that gives it time.
You hear that, internet trolls? Let them be.
Let them be.
Let them.
But anyway,
polish
this I'm just leaning on what's giving me hope, not with because this whole thing with the thing that worried me was the whole description about the PUBG thing. I was like, why is that relevant? Like, why did that need to be relevant?
Yeah, PUBG doesn't really have a storyline.
No, it doesn't. Apparently, it does have lore, but honestly, who cares?
Yeah, like no one's gonna take the time to look at it.
Nobody's gonna care.
Because I like PUBG. It's fun. You know, I have fond memories of it. But at the same time, it's just a battle royale. It's
just another battle royale game, and it was one of the first. Okay, but that's not the thing anymore. Yeah. Like, come on. And it's like, but that's the thing. It was worrying me was the description of the official trailer video said this was set in that timeline. I was like, why? That is not relevant at all. But also because they're saying, well, this game is not, because people are saying this game is a spiritual successor. They did not say that. Even the developer said no.
Mm-hmm.
This has nothing to do with Dead Space, just the references.
Yeah.
Basically, it's and that's fine by me. Even though it might not be Dead Space, it scratches that Dead Space itch.
Yeah.
At least it looks like it's going to, because it's just a cinematic trailer so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope the next trailer they show will hammer that home.
Yeah, knock her socks off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other games I am looking forward to, obviously, are Resident Evil 8.
Mm-hmm.
And Capcom, I think, has either leaked or been rumored to be working on multiple Resident Evil titles for this year and next year.
Dude, I'm waiting on Elden Ring.
Another game.
The trailer's out. Looks good. It's a From Software.
I saw a fake trailer for it. Almost thought it was the real thing. I was like, holy crap.
No.
It was very fake. I was like, dang it. You got me. You got me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Elden Ring.
We've been waiting for that. Well, I've been waiting that for a while
And
now.
they should be working on it because it wasn't exactly FromSoft that worked on the Demon Souls remake. It was a totally different company.
It was
Blue Point or Blue something.
Blue something, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Blue Point.
Yeah. It was a totally different company working on the remake of Demon Souls, so they didn't exactly put their time and efforts into that themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So because they were riding off the success of, Sekiro still.
Yeah.
And, they don't try to spend too much time in between their games, so I'm pretty sure they're working hard on Elden Ring right now.
Well, the developer that's doing Elden Ring is doing some Twitter updates. I guess it's in the works right now.
I imagine so.
I don't know, but I want it bad. I'm done with Souls. I need something more. I'm done with Sekiro. I need something more.
Yeah.
I'm ready to die again, over and over again.
Yeah.
Still got to play Demon Souls remake though.
Yeah.
But I got to secure PS5 still.
Yeah. There's another thing that I'm totally stupid for doing,
What'd you do?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to play the original Demon Souls.
No, that's a good thing.
No, it's not. Not
Yes.
for me. Not
No,
for my
it's
mental
good.
well-being. Not for my...
It's good for you.
It's not.
Get
Because
good.
I do want to play the Demon Souls remake, but before I do, I do want to play the original, just to compare them.
I do too.
Which is why I started playing the original Final Fantasy VII before I even played the remake. Because my friend from work wanted me to play the remake, and I was like, I've never played a Final Fantasy game in my life. And she looked at me with eyes wide open, jaw hit the floor. I'm like, I was never into this stuff.
What are you doing with your life, man?
I'm like, doing other games? Like, there's other things out there other than Final Fantasy. No shade on Final Fantasy, because I'm finally getting into that series. It's just, but yeah, it's, another game that I want to get into. Not want to get into. Another game I'm looking forward to, and I'm pretty sure everybody else is, because we're waiting for an update on it, is the sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about time they dropped the
I remember originally they said January 2021, but let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Because that game showed at E3 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you one thing. Mario had its 35th anniversary in 2020. Zelda is having its 35th anniversary this year.
Mm-hmm.
Mario had the 3D All-Stars for Switch as the big reveal at the end.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you wonder what's Zelda going to do.
Maybe they're going to do that. They'll drop it pretty soon on the anniversary day.
They might.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a lot of people are speculating anyway. That's what I see on like these Nintendo fan pages I'm on.
Yeah.
A lot of people are predicting that it will show the trailer along with maybe a collection of, they call it the Hero of Time collection or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That might be remasters of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, or Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
And Wind Waker for Switch.
Yeah.
From what people speculate, and I'm just like, I don't doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't doubt it, and I'll give people points to putting it there, because those are classic Zelda titles people will love to have on the Switch.
Yeah.
So
I do like how chill Nintendo fans are though about game releases. They're like, yeah, just get it to us whenever.
I beg to differ, honestly. You just don't see it as often as I do.
Really?
It's just as bad as it. It's just as bad. You should have seen how many. Well, I mean, even I was, but you should have seen. It was near riots when they delayed or almost canceled Metroid Prime 4. Man, it was crazy. And when they even the Link's Awakening remake, like when it was announced and shown, a lot of people were not happy with the art style. They were not happy with like a lot of stuff.
It's adorable. I don't care what people say.
Like I didn't have any bearing on it because I didn't play that game when I was a kid. So
I think it looks good. I mean,
it was after they played it. People warmed up to it.
Yeah. Like, Jesus.
But it was almost the levels of when people were mad at the Wind Waker for being the art style it was.
Which eventually that art
it died down once they played the game because they realized how good it was.
And eventually that art style was used for Twilight Princess.
No, it was used for Phantom Hourglass, right?
No, I'm talking about the trailer drop.
Oh, the trailer drop.
Yeah, when it was Link and Ganon.
It was like I thought you meant the art style for
and
Wind
how
Waker.
they looked, and Ganon had that big gash on his chest. And
it was more like mature. It was more a mature game.
Yeah, it's like chill. It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, and then it ended up being
Twilight
like
Princess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people warmed up to Wind Waker over the years, but people hated it when it first came out.
Best games.
It is. It's actually my second favorite Zelda game.
Yeah,
and I haven't beaten it yet.
Yeah, it's really good.
But as far as that's concerned, that's what we're doing is anticipating new games for the year and hoping just everything in general is going to be better this year. For everything, just so we can get back to some sort of normalcy. But it's only going to happen if people just do what you're supposed to, man.
Yeah.
Practice that social distancing. Wear your damn masks and stay at home if you can.
Yeah.
Get that vaccine if you think you need it. My folks did, even though I told them to wait because I wanted other people to be guinea pigs, but it's too late now. So.
Well, either way, it looks like it's going to be a good year for video games anyway.
Yeah, at least for us nerds that are like stuck at home not doing anything. Hopefully that's a good thing for us.
Yeah. Either way.
Sorry we didn't get to talk about any movies because we're still reeing over that Monster Hunter film.
I don't want to talk about it again.
It's just it wasn't too much to talk about that we already haven't said what we're looking forward to. There's nothing really big that came out.
Yeah,
so.
no. I mean,
and this is just really a year recap for.
You want to go see Wonder Woman?
Huh?
You want to go see Wonder Woman? It's in Lander.
Maybe another time.
It looks good. I mean, not tonight. I mean,
maybe another time.
Be something fun to talk about.
Yeah,
because it looks good.
I'll tell you what.
Really good.
We'll see it before the next podcast.
Yeah,
and then we'll talk about it.
Sometime this week.
Yeah. Because I also this week I want to get started on some shows I haven't seen yet and talk about those too.
Yeah, I want to start watching Overlord. The anime.
Yeah, I was going to say, we saw the film.
No. The anime.
I don't know if I have to remind you again for the fourth time that we saw the film, but the anime.
Because the new season's coming. Or I think it's already here.
You know what anime? I've never thought I would say this. You know what anime I actually want to get started on?
Which one?
Parasite.
Oh, it's so good.
I never thought I would say that because I'm not a huge anime fan, but for some reason...
Do you have it?
No.
Oh.
But I do want to watch it, so...
It's on Hulu.
I was going to say, is it on Hulu or Crunchyroll?
It's on Hulu.
Hulu? Okay, we got Hulu.
Yeah, check it out. We'll talk about that next time, too.
All right. Well, I'm not going to get through the whole series, but I'll get started on it.
It's only 24 episodes. There's only one season.
There's only one season?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I've been hearing so much good things about it. I thought maybe they would have made more seasons.
Oh, man. I don't know what's going on there. But
maybe we can look up what's going on and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But I'll get started on it and we'll talk about it. Yeah. We got some homework to do then.
We do.
Let's and again, any listeners out there, if you do have any questions or comments
recommendations.
Go ahead and let us know and we'll be sure to get those out on our Twitter and our Facebook and ask people.
Yeah. Twitter is Random Frequencies 1.
Yes, Random Frequencies 1.
Yeah. Tweet at us, send me a DM on Facebook to our page.
And I will put those descriptions in this YouTube version of the podcast.
Mm-hmm. I still got to email those to you.
Yes.
Yeah. Remind me, I'll do it.
And you got to email me the links to the Google podcast. Too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I had those.
I haven't gotten those yet.
Yeah, Google and Apple and Stitcher. Yeah.
Yes.
We everywhere now.
Yeah, we everywhere now. So you can look at us anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hope you guys are still listening, and if you are, hope you enjoyed this episode of the Random Frequencies podcast.
A relaxed review your episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just something to listen to at the end of the day while you're taking a bath, eating some cheese.
Taking a shit.
Yeah.
Throwing up horribly in the bathroom, just listening to two idiots talk about something you don't want to hear.
Yeah. No, that's all I got, Willow.
Yeah, me too. I hope you guys had a great new year, and let's wish for the best this year. Let's hope for the best. And try to make it the best you can.
Yeah, here.
So with that, I say cheers. Happy New Year's, guys. And we'll see you in the next podcast.
Yep.
Till then, take care.
Yeah, see y'all later.